If you couldn't tell on my thumbnail, I feel dead right now. Not cold, I don't have a cold. I just slept funny on my back last night, and like my back is killing me. And on top of that, I had to do a lot of yard work today. It was the first day of yard work of 2022, which is always exciting. I hate doing yard work. So with that being said, I feel like a freight train has hit me right now, which is actually interesting. I just read a story today about a freight train hitting somebody, and now I feel like I've been hit by a freight train. Karma, something, I don't know. All right, let's get you guys pulled up here on the pop out chat so I can actually see what you guys are saying, because that's always a plus. And no, I don't want to become a member of my own channel. That doesn't make any sense. And pop out chat. There we go. All right. BN Chili. Gonna ask, eat dinner yet? Burgers? I did eat a hamburger. I actually ate before this video. I was starving. Like I was just saying, I woke up this morning with a back that was like, I slept funny. I don't know, my back was killing me. And then I did a bunch of yard work today. So I was beat. So you do all that yard work, you build up an appetite. So I was like, no, I'm not waiting until after the video to eat. I'm getting food before the video. I'm starving. So like 7 o'clock, I went out and got myself a nice big juicy burger from the local bar, a bag of chips, soda. It was nice. I agree with Chili. Hit that like button. I agree. Already 2 likes. Look at that. It's nice. Disney Movie Insider has a Doctor Strange pin, says Jake. Cool. Nice. I haven't got anything from Disney Movie Insider in a long time. Is Bradshaw eating pepperoni pizza? Because if you are, nice. I love me some pepperoni pizza. I actually wanted to get some earlier today, and then I didn't. I picked up Sean from school, and I was like, "You want to go get some pizza?" And usually he's always like, "Yeah," but today he was like, "I don't feel like it." I was like, "Oh, all right. I guess we want them." Favorite sitcom I can watch over and over again, Brett Media? Full House. Full House is my all-time favorite sitcom. I'm all stuffed up too, because it's like I was doing yard work, so I got all that like dust and whatnot in my nose. No matter how many times I blow my nose, it's still like all in there. Ugh, I hate doing yard work. I gotta find somebody I can pay to do it for me. Mike, just got back from Florida, watching my niece in a national cheer. Oh, you just got back from Florida from watching your niece in a national cheer competition. Missed that beach house already. Nice, very cool. I miss Florida too. And I was just there like 2 weeks ago. I want to go back. Did I see the trailer for the upcoming HBO documentary on George Carlin? I did not. I didn't know there was one. Sounds cool though. Did you watch any new Spider-Man? Did I watch Spider-Man No Way Home yet, Linda? Yes, I did. I enjoyed it, but it's probably, and this might be controversial, but it's probably my least favorite of the 3 new Spider-Man movies. It felt like it was just way too much story in one movie. Like there was just too much going on, and the characters just kind of like, I'm here, and it's like things just sort of happened, and like I felt like there was no good flow necessarily to the story. It was just kind of like characters were like, I'm here. Hey, now I'm here. It felt like a lot of just fan service. So I didn't dislike it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie. I would certainly recommend it, but it didn't blow me away. Again, it was like my least favorite of the new Spider-Man movies, just because I just didn't think it was done as well as maybe it could have been. Maybe it should have been like a 2-part movie or something like that, or I don't know. It just felt like a lot of story in one movie that things just kept happening. Like too often, too fast. Drove past a new pizza place today and did a double take. New place to go, says Chili. Nice. Favorite Winnie the Pooh character? Probably just Pooh Bear. Is Bradshaw showing sushi? I don't like sushi. I think that's what that is. Looks like sushi. Is that what that is? I think that's sushi. I think it's a sushi emoji. Did you ever have Emo's Pizza? Don't know what that is. No, London, no. Am I planning on watching X? Yeah, I'll eventually get it. I hear X is really good. I'll probably end up picking it up. I want to see it. Watching a lot of 1930s to 1970s films. I'm loving it, says Film Addiction. Awesome. Jamel, how was my weekend? Weekend was good. Saturday, got up early, went to a toy show. And actually, it was great. It was a toy. When I say got up early, not all that early, because it was a toy show that started at noon. Amazing, right? I'm always saying in my videos, why do these toy shows start so freaking early? Why do they start these things at, like, 8 o'clock in the morning is when our toy show starts? Why? That is so I picked up my dog today and I got like dog hair on me. So ridiculously early. This toy show started at noon. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So shot a video there with Booth Babe Greg. It's been a while since we've seen Greg in a video, so got to shoot a video with him, which was nice. Then me, him, and Anthony, we went to a Goodwill, and then apparently Goodwill's in Jersey closed early, so we only got to go to the one Goodwill, sadly. But afterwards, we went down to the beach, onto the boardwalk, and got some food and stuff. And I shot a video down there too, because why not? So that was good on Saturday, and then Sunday, I just went to Jake's in the morning with Mike. Found some cool stuff. This was probably my coolest find in the video. I do mention, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna grab this for the store. It turns out I needed it for me, actually, because I only had it on VHS. Didn't realize that. So this was a good find. So found some really cool stuff at the flea market, and then it was my son's birthday party. So I basically went for the flea market, picked him up and some ice, and then went right to the birthday party, and it was fun. It was good. It was a good time. I had a good weekend. How was your weekend? Sorry about wasting your time on the Disney Blu-ray. I just wanted digital copy too, says Jake. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I bought the LTD 2000, the 2020 Record Store Day release of the Proclaimers Sunshine album. Cool. All right. I'm not sure what that is. I have no idea. No, I mean, I know who the Proclaimers are, but otherwise I have no idea what we're talking about, Henry. But awesome. Record Store Day. I was going to go to that, but didn't. Yes, Mike. Actually, yes, I'm going to be heading to Green Dragon this Friday. I am. That is the plan. Chris wants to go to Green Dragon, so we're going to go this Friday. That is the plan. Yep. I've never had Marco's Pizza, Brent. No. Joseph saw The Bad Guys. Cool. Ever heard of Mini Brands? Got some TMNT and Last Airbender for my kid. Very cool. I don't know what that is. No. Jake says, I found a Titanic VHS, brand new factory sealed. Nice. Good find. Do you know if the late 90s Are You Afraid of the Dark or on DVD or Blu-ray? They're on DVD, but I don't believe released here in the States. I could be wrong about that. They may have done re-releases. I know it used to only be Canada that you could get them from. I don't know. I'm not sure. Somebody leave a comment if they released them here in the US. I know they did I know they had Canada releases of it. That's what I have. I have the old original Canadian releases. I special ordered them because I wanted them so badly, but I don't know if they re-released them in the States. I would assume they did, maybe. I don't know. How much would you say a homemade Mike Myers mask is worth? My business is slow. LOL. I couldn't even begin to tell you. Do not know that market. Ever watch the party animal comedy movies in eight? He just says, Rusty says, ever watching the party animal comedy movies in 80s? Okay. Jamel's weekend was awesome. Nice. I saw some Winnie the Pooh slippers, but didn't want to stick my feet in poo. Yeah, says Henry. Nice. Yeah, again, Marshall, I know who the Proclaimers are. I just didn't know what that record was or anything. What movie you looking forward to the most this year? I don't know. What movies come out this year? I don't pay attention to that stuff anymore. I really don't. I used to pay attention to like what movies were coming out, and I used to watch trailers and all that stuff. I don't anymore because I don't go to the theater. I don't see movies in the theater, so I don't. It doesn't really matter. And then I get pleasantly surprised when I go to a Target or something like that. I'm like, oh, this movie came out, cool. Like I don't know. I just enjoy the fun of that. I don't really pay attention to what's coming out anymore, just because I don't know. I kind of don't care. I'm going to Myrtle Beach next week with my mom, says Brian. Nice. Very cool. Mike, oh, well, that's awesome. I'm coming from New York to the Green Dragon that day. Hope to run into you. Yeah. I don't know what time we're going, but yeah, hopefully. Me and Chris will be there. Should be fun. Went to my flea market, found Rock Trolls VHS and a ton of stuff you guys would like, says Jake. Awesome. Joseph, how was Universal Studios? Universal Studios is okay, but I realized that I mean, I already knew I was a Disney person, obviously, but I realized that I'm 100% just Disney. Because when my wife and I went down there 2 weeks ago, we did mostly a Universal trip. We did Disney for 2 days, and then we did Universal the whole rest of the trip. So I think it was like 4 or 5 days in Universal. Again, Universal's not bad. I don't have anything against Universal. They have great attractions. Universal, I really do like. Islands of Adventure, I'm not the biggest fan of Islands of Adventure. It's okay. I still think Islands of Adventure feels like maybe a glorified like Busch Gardens or Six Flags or something like that. Like it's better than that. Don't get me wrong. The theming's better, but only by like a margin. I don't know. It's I don't know. Islands of Adventure is okay. It's just all right. Universal's a lot better, in my opinion. So that it's the better park. But I realized that like it's a park I would like to visit if I lived down there, or like for instance in October when the twins and I go down. I haven't talked to them about this yet, but they have an annual pass, and I have an annual pass that actually will end like a week after I'm going to be down in Florida in October. So we'll probably do a day of Universal. I'm going to talk to them about that. They want to do a day of like just both parks. We'll just ride whatever we want to ride in both parks and just park hop. So it's a park I would like to visit, occasionally, as opposed to Walt Disney World that I want to be at all the time. We were staying at the Walt Disney campsite, and I found myself constantly like wanting to run over to one of the other resorts to just kind of hang out, get food and stuff, because I just didn't want to leave Disney. I just love, say what you want about the company. I'm not saying the company's great. They're doing not great things, and they're being run poorly right now. Bob Chapek's an idiot. But it's, when I say I love Disney, I love the parks. I really do just love the feel, and that feel you get when you're at a Disney park. So for me, yeah, just a Disney person, 100%. But Universal's fun. They got great attractions. I do like to visit it. If I lived down there, I would probably have an annual pass and visit, occasionally. Disney, I'd be at every day. Universal, I'd be at like once or twice a month. Or something new came out or something. Need to watch. Oh, so Mendel says I need to watch the movie Moonfall. It's amazing. I just talked about that in a video that I filmed today. I haven't seen it yet, but I love Roland Emmerich movies, so I wanted to. Yeah, so it's good because I think I mentioned in the video. Like, let me know if this is any good. So, all right, cool. The surprise is always better. I don't watch trailers anymore since Film Addiction. Yeah. Your hunting videos are great. Always gets me pumped to go to Goodwill, says Robert. Nice. Is it normal for Arrow Video to break up charges, not charge for a whole order at once on order? I don't think I've ever ordered anything from Arrow, so I wouldn't know. I'm not entirely sure. My friend Hillary goes to Disney every month. It feels like LOL. Nice. My friend Patricia goes like every month. Dave, Universal late 90s was so much better. Do you agree? It was about the movies and experiences more over coasters. They did have some really good attractions back then that I wish they wouldn't have gotten rid of. I don't mind about the coasters and whatnot. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It's the same thing with Disney. Disney's just about, the money nowadays, unfortunately. Not so much about, Disney as much. Universal same way. It's just the way the parks are going, unfortunately. But, yeah, no, probably like, 90s Universal is better. Do you have 101 Dalmatians 2 Patches London Adventure? I found it for $6. I do. I think I have it on Blu-ray, actually, Jake. Yeah. Marshall, on my last Florida trip, I enjoyed Universal a bit more than Disney ride-wise. You see, but that... Wait, hold on. But Universal felt more like a hodgepodge of random things, while everything at Disney feels like it belongs together. Yes, I do agree about that. Absolutely. 100%. The flow of Disney, I feel, is better, and the theming is a little bit better. Definitely. But it depends what kind of rides you like. I've noticed there are two types of people. The Disney people tend to enjoy dark rides and, nostalgic kind of stuff. Whereas I find Universal people, they want the thrill rides. People who I people who I meet who are like, oh, Universal's so much better than Disney, are the same people I know who are always going to Six Flags and always going to Busch Gardens and they're always going to Hershey Park and all these all these theme parks with these crazy attractions. They're adrenaline junkies. They like the crazy thrill rides and whatnot. I find, I mean, I'm not saying that's everybody, but I find that a lot. Um, and yeah, if you're into all the thrill rides and you want, big roller coasters and all this stuff, yeah, Universal's where you're going to want to go. Although I am starting to realize that Disney's catching up, because in my mind, I did always think that that Universal was more, oh, they're definitely the thrill ride park as opposed to Disney. But then when I went there for 4 days or for 4 or 5 days, I realized, yeah, maybe not as much as I thought. I mean, yeah, they maybe they are a little bit to some extent, but Disney's catching up. They're building new coasters, they're building more thrill ride attractions. That they got more. They got 2 new coasters coming out like just this year. This is it this month? Yeah, I think this month actually. The new Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster opens up, which I hear is going to kind of be like, sort of what's Hogsmeade, right? No, Hogsmeade's an area. Grindelwald. Am I saying that right? Is that? I'm gonna get my Harry Potter messed up. Grindelwald, right? The when you're going through like the vaults. And here's gonna be kind of like that. So it's basically their version of that. And then they got supposedly maybe coming October. They haven't officially announced yet, but people are thinking probably the next fiscal year, which starts in October for Disney. They're probably going to open the new Tron coaster. So that's 2 new coasters coming to Disney. So they're catching up with Universal as far as theme rides go. And we also, of course, notice what everybody complains about at Universal: screens. Everything is just screens. So many screens. Every ride, it's like, here's a screen. It's like, come on. Like, give me some animatronics or something that's not just a screen all the time. Like, it drives me nuts. The Fast and the Furious attraction is one of the worst attractions I've ever been on my entire life. Brittany and I, after we got off that, we're like, what was that? How is that so horrible? It was terrible. It was like the worst thing ever. It's cheesy enough in the beginning when they're trying to talk to you and get you pumped for this ride and whatnot, and it's so horribly acted. And then you get on the attraction and it's just a bunch of screens and you ride like in a little circle in this building, and it's so bad. And then you have like the new Kong ride. Like I think it's Kong. Is it Kong Skull Island or whatever? Skull Island or whatever it is. Beautifully themed. I mean, it looks great from the outside, and the big Skull Island you like opening you drive into, and the queue line's really cool. But the actual attraction, you're just in this bus with this. It's like Fast and Furious. You're just in this bus with a bunch of screens. Like, it's like, come on. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know. I think Disney's catching up with Universal in the sense of good thrill rides and attractions. I think at this part maybe you're gonna kind of start to be on par, especially since Universal just keeps building these stupid screen attractions, which sucks. Yeah, but yeah, they do have that new Epic Universe they're building, the new Universal Park, which looks pretty epic. I do want to go see that. I do plan on visiting that when it opens. Absolutely, 100%. So that looks pretty cool. I'm still curious to see, like, maybe after that opens up and it's been open for a little bit. I do wonder if Disney's going to announce a 5th park. I still hope to this day. I think if Disney was smart, they would do a 4th park, maybe based on their Fox titles. I think that'd be great. Do a like I mean, you got Hollywood Studios do a what's it called, Searchlight Pictures or whatever they call it now, the Fox titles. Just make a park about that. All your great Fox movies you can make attractions off of. That'd be great. They should really do that. I don't know. We'll see. Disney's gonna have to do something. They're gonna want to compete. That's the only good thing about Universal existing, is the fact that they do something and Disney's like, well, crap, now we got to do something, and they keep upping one each other, which is awesome. All right, where we at? Brian's also a Disney guy. Nice. I like how Don says F Chapek. I agree. Jurassic Park toys are coming from Mattel and Funko. Yeah. I just ordered the 2 Funko Pops, the new Ellie Funko Pops. I ordered those, and I know there's some like action figures coming out. I will be ordering those too at some point. Is Jumping Shit with Joey Matt and Andrew Lawrence Disney Channel on DVD? I don't know. I haven't seen that. Oh, Joseph's friend passed away from cancer. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Henry says, "Oh, drink coasters are the best." Oh, dude. Watch. It's not up yet, but I still have to edit it. But there's gonna be a Jake's Flea Market video coming up soon. Speaking of coasters, Mike got this like epic cup holder for a car. Oh man, wait till you see this thing. It's awesome. I was like, wow, that might be the coolest find of the day. All right, this might be the coolest find of the day, but the cup holder was a close second. Plastico. No, I have not seen Paddington 2 yet. No, I haven't watched it yet though. I like the first one. BG1 says, with the library purge, I'm curious of what are you doing with the HD DVD collection? I kept the HD DVDs of anything, just like before. If it's an HD DVD of a movie I don't have on Blu-ray, I kept it. So I'm looking right now. I can see the movie P2, great non-Christmas horror movie. I have it on DVD, but I also have it on HD DVD because I don't have it on Blu-ray. If I ever get the Blu-ray, I'll get rid of both the DVD and the HD DVD. But I have the HD DVD for now. But I do actually have a big stack of HD DVDs I'm getting rid of, and it's just movies that I don't want anymore. Movies that I'm like, I don't need this film. Like, it's just not a movie I want to have in my collection. So I actually am getting rid of a lot. What do I think of Problem Child? They usually call it a Home Alone ripoff. Really? I don't see that. I think Home Alone and Problem Child are very different films. And I like Problem Child. It's great. Like 1 and 2, and there was a third one too. I actually haven't seen the third one. I have the third one on DVD. When did you guys sent me the third one? UK DVD release of the third movie, which is awesome. I've never seen it. I gotta get around to watching that. But I love 1 and 2. They're great. How's my day, bro? Tiring. As I mentioned at the beginning, I woke up with a sore back. Then I did, well, actually, I woke up with a sore back. Normally, I would drop Sean off at school and then go back to sleep for a couple hours. That's usually what I do. I drop him off around like 8:30, and then I come back home and sleep until maybe like noon or something like that, because I just get caught up on sleep. Because I stay up pretty late. That's my life. I'm a night owl. I'm like up to like, I'm usually up pretty late. But today I did not. Today I had to go to the post office to drop off orders, and then I shot an unboxing video at the post office, and then I actually had a gift card for Target that I wanted to spend. So I went to Target, bought a bunch of movies from there, shot a video there, and then came home, and then I had some tax work to do because I had to do that because the end of the month just passed. I had some stuff to catch up on. So I did that, and then I did yard work. So it was a very busy, tiring day. It was really tiring. And now I'm so tired. So tired. I'm going to probably after this video, I'm literally going to go upstairs, get in bed, and watch The Office. I've been working my way through The Office. I'm on season 5 right now. Hey, Jersey Geek, aka BBG's here. Hey, Toy Show Buddy, LOL. I kind of feel bad. I keep calling him, like, we all know him as Greg, as Booth Babe Greg, BBG, but he goes by Jersey Geek, and I'm like, should I be calling, like, I was watching my video back, like, I shot 3 videos with him, and I'm like, should I be calling him BBG, or should I just call him Greg, because he goes by Jersey Geek. I don't know. I'll just call him the Geek. They did a Problem Child cartoon Saturday morning? No, I haven't seen that, honestly. Chris is a die-hard Muppet fan for sure. Yes, he is. Absolutely. The third one sucks. Don't watch it. I mean, I'm sure, but I still want to see it. Robert, I talked about Spider-Man No Way Home earlier in the video. I said that I thought it was just okay. It was my least favorite of the 3 Spider-Man films because I just felt it was too much story in one movie. Maybe it should have been a 2-parter. And I also thought it was very fan servicey, the way they did it. Had they done the movie in a way where the story flowed better and characters just weren't randomly popping up, like, I'm here now, maybe then it would have been better. But it just kind of felt like, oh, here, remember these characters you liked? They're back. Like, here's this guy, and here's this guy, and there's this guy. Like, I don't know. It was. I mean, I enjoyed it. It entertained me. It's not a bad movie. I enjoyed the movie. It kept me entertained. I enjoyed it. I would recommend watching it. Absolutely. But I'd say out of all 3 Spider-Man movies, it's my least favorite. Favorite Spider-Man villain? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, if we're talking from the movies, Rhino, because he's played by Paul Giamatti. The Jersey Geek says, Greg says, I'll always be BBG. You will. Doesn't matter to me. Answer to both. Haha. Nah, you'll always be BBG to me too. For those of you who do not know how Booth Babe Greg got his moniker, we actually met at RetroCon years ago, and we just struck up a friendship like immediately. So much so that at one point I literally left my booth, and I was like, "Hey, you want to watch my booth for me?" Who does that? Who just says, "Hi, stranger, I just met you. Here's all my money. Watch my booth for me." But we just took up a friendship like immediately, and he became my booth babe. So, and then we did a bunch of shows together, and he helped me out with a bunch of shows. So yeah, he's always my booth babe. Problem Child cartoon has Gilbert Gottfried. Nice. Sorry, where are we at? Oh, Problem Child cartoon has episodes on VHS. Nice. I'm gonna have to look for those. That's awesome. No, Robert, I haven't watched the Batman yet. I'm still debating. I don't know. I'll probably just wait till I get it physically. I don't know. I just don't want to watch streaming stuff, because it's not that I don't want to support streaming or anything. It's because, again, it screws in my head, and I keep thinking I own stuff that I don't own, and it drives me nuts. So I'll probably just wait till it comes out. Jersey Geek says, I'm a very trusting person. LOL. Yeah, I mean, I was only missing $50 at the end of that convention, so joking. Hey Dave, a friend who is looking to collect obscure physical media formats like Video 8 and Beta. Do you have anything in your collection that you would part with? I know you're slimming down. I think most of my Beta is gone. I might have a couple Beta tapes left. I have a guy who actually is buying all my VHS tapes off me, and I've been just giving my Beta to, because he wants those. But I might still have some Beta left. I might have some video. I don't know if I have any Video 8s. I know I did. Excuse me, I keep hiccuping. I know I did have Video 8 on my store. I don't know if I still have Video 8 on there. I know I have some Beta in my store. I have some film. I got a bunch of film reels. Man, if he's looking for 8mm and Super 8 film, I got a ton of that I'm getting rid of. I got a bunch of HD DVDs I'm getting rid of. VCDs I'm getting rid of. Yeah, I actually do have a bunch of obscure formats I'm getting rid of, to be honest. Yeah. So Sean, if he's looking for obscure formats, I do have a bunch. If anybody else out there is looking for obscure formats, I got a bunch I'm getting rid of too. I unenjoyed finding another copy of Star Wars Voyager home and already had it, says Henry. Okay. Yeah, Greg is the man of many names. That he is. Where are we at? Spice World, eShop sale, Johnny Depp ships dump oil in the ocean. What, Jacob? What? Demon Slayer movies on Blu-ray. Walmart has a display for it. Rare to see anime films getting its own display at Walmart. Yeah, that is interesting. That's cool. I still haven't watched any Demon Slayer. I know I have to. You guys keep telling me it's good. I'll watch it eventually. Do I have Michael Jackson Ghost short film? I do not, Jake. No. Are you aware of the VHS release of Spice Girls with the X-rated content in Wait, what? Are you aware of the VHS release of the Spice Girls with X-rated content in the Spice Expose? One of them before they became Spice Girls. There are movies of good, love them, can't find them on streaming. What? Baseball Man. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I know there's a Spice Girl porn parody. I'm actually looking for that. I would love to add that to my collection. I have seen it. I've actually seen it. It's really bad. It's really, really, really bad. It's like horrible. But I do want to add it to my collection. It's something I'm looking for, but I can't ever find it anywhere. But maybe you're talking about Jerry Halliwell. Jerry Halliwell did nude photos back in the day. As a photographer, I know what that's like. If you get somebody to sign off on a model release, you own the rights to those pictures. So if they ever become famous, you can use them. In fact, I had the opportunity to do that, and because I'm not a jerk, I didn't. You guys might know Megan Massacre. She is kind of a little sort of goth type girl on the show New York Inc. She's the one who did all my tattoos. Her and I guess I'll say we're friends. I mean, it's not that we're not friends, but I haven't talked to her in years because she moved to New York and I just haven't talked to her. But yeah, we used to hang out, and I was doing photography back then, and she used to model for me all the time, and I used to take pictures of her quite often, and I took some nudes of her back in the day, and she signed off on a model release, and I have, every right to I had every right. I mean, I still do. I say had because I don't know if she's as popular anymore. But when that show came out and she kind of blew up and got popular, and that show got popular, I could have very easily been like, well, Playboy or whoever, who wants to buy the rights to my nude pictures I have of Megan Massacre, because I had them. But I didn't do that because I wasn't going to do that to my friends. So I didn't want to burn bridges like that either. But but that's what Jerry Halliwell did. Before Jerry Halliwell became a Spice Girl, she was doing modeling, and she took nudes with a photographer and clearly signed off on a model release. He had the rights to them, and of course when they got famous, he was like, well, cashing in on these. Am I gonna watch anything tonight? Yeah, I don't know what. I'm gonna watch some more Office, and then probably I'll watch a couple more episodes. I think I have 2 more episodes on like this one disc to go. I'll probably watch both those episodes, and then I'll watch a movie. I don't know what movie yet. I watched Jackass Forever last night. That was good. Oh, I forgot to post. I watched that, but I watched that last night. That was good. Jackass Forever was awesome. I love the Jackass movies. I hope they do a Jackass Forever. Was it like 2.5 or 0.5 or whatever they call it? I hope they do that. So good. Hey CS, are you and your family doing? Wait, are you and your family? Wait, hey CS, are you and your family doing? Do you still have any VHS left? What? Do I have VHS to sell? Yeah. How's my family doing? Is that what you asked? We're doing well. I had the NBC special treat episode from the 1980s on film. I need to get that transferred to DVD. Only on film with Mosier Drive. Okay, I don't know what people are talking about. Is $10 for season 3 of The Simpsons a good deal? Yeah, that's good. What is the title of the Spice Girls porn parody? Oh man, it's something stupid like Spice World or Triple X parody or something like that. It's nothing clever. It's nothing clever at all. I know you always pick up tons of documentaries. If you had to recommend 1 or 2 for a must watch, what would they be? Oh man, that's hard to say. I got a huge documentary collection. I like so many. I don't know if I could just pick 1 or 2. I mean, I'm a sucker for a good horror documentary. I don't even know, man. I don't know. Sorry, that's too tough. I used to own like 2 Spice Girl porn parodies. LOL. Purged them a long time ago. Think I gave them to an uncle. I think there was only 1 though, wasn't there? Hey Dave, sorry I was rude to you. What? You were rude to me? Sorry I was rude to you and insulted you the other day. My humor is weird sometimes. I really like your videos. Please don't delete my comments. Oh, maybe you left a rude comment. I don't know. Do I still have any Disney VHS, Jake? I don't think so. I don't think I got rid of any of my Disney VHS. Oh, that's a lie. I did get rid of a couple, but those already sold. But there was only like 2 or 3. It wasn't many. They already announced Jackass 4.5 on Netflix. I hope they release the DVD. Yeah, 4.5 is what they call it. Because they did a Jackass, like I think like 1, 2, and 3 also have like 0.5s. So yeah, I guess they're doing a Jackass 4.5 on Netflix. Cool, nice. I hope they give it a DVD release. I mean, I could see that kind of going either way, but I hope they do. Who's going to replace Taylor Hawkins and Foo Fighters? I don't know. That's a good point. The drummer died. Yeah, I don't know. Glad you enjoyed the boxes. Me and my wife sent. We have 2 more of the same size we were saying tomorrow. Says Jess. Yeah, those boxes were insane. So much cool stuff. Thank you very much for those, by the way. That was intense. Those are crazy, crazy boxes of stuff. But you sent a lot of good things in there. There's a lot of stuff I didn't even, like, there's so much of that. I was like, I don't even know what this is, but it's awesome looking. I got a pile of stuff that, like, I haven't added to my collection yet. but I'm gonna want to watch first before I want to figure out what it is. So yeah, a lot of stuff I didn't even know about. So that's awesome. Watch Hoover Dam, The American Experience, says Henry. I have that. It's actually good. It's a good documentary. All the American Experience documentaries are good. There's one on Walt Disney that's very good. Our Value Village gutted its DVD and VHS to one small shelf. Our American thrift store did the same. Yeah. We have no DVD only stores in our city anymore. Ironic, we just had a record store open up. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, it's a shame. The store, the Target I went into today, the reason why I went into that Target is because they used to have the most media around. They had like 3 rows of media, and I hadn't been in there in a couple months. And I went in today, and they had shrunk it down to 1 row and like that square, thing that has all the new titles on it. And they actually had like 4 end caps. So they did have a little bit more than my other local Targets have. But I was kind of bummed to see that even that Target that used to have a pretty decent media section, they also shrunk their media section down, sadly. I mean, I did find a lot of cool stuff, but still. Dante says, any plans with Crazy Joe? We'll post more videos, and what's he been doing lately? I don't know, man. Joe, we just have different time schedules. Joe's busy with his family and his stuff, and I'm busy with my family and my stuff. So it's just hard to get together with some people sometimes. But yeah, I would love to shoot with Crazy Joe. I love Crazy Joe. Hopefully. Jake says, I had to skip the male nudity and Jackass. Why? I mean, it's just a wiener. There's a lot of it. So you apparently skipped over like 75% of the movie is what you're saying? Do I remember the animated series Karate Kid? Yes, Dante, that I remember. That I do remember. I'm going to rewatch. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my nose is all stuffed up from doing yard work. I'm going to rewatch the Mitchells vs. Machines tomorrow. Also Spider-Man 2002 possibly. Nice. Our Target replaced most of the DVDs with manga. Yeah, I saw that too. There was a lot of manga in the Target. I was like, is that selling? Is manga like that popular in Target? Interesting. Adam says, how much am I selling my VHS tapes for? I've been selling them for like $25 a box. Yeah, I've been just a big box of VHS, as many VHS as I can get it into it, and $25 plus shipping. Sonic the Hedgehog animated series got a Blu-ray. Did it? That's cool. I didn't know that. I have it on DVD. That's cool. Do I keep in touch with Crazy Joe? I mean, to an extent, yeah. I'll show that. Film Addiction says Godzilla Wiener. Yeah, that was funny. I really want to watch the new Constantine animated movie. I haven't, but I haven't watched it yet. What's going on with the Bloodhound Gang? Last I heard, they released an album in 2015. I don't know. Is the 2015 album the one I was gonna? That would have been right? 2015. Yeah, I think that was the album I almost shot the artwork for. I was doing photography back then. I had my own company back then. So that would have been maybe like 2013, 2014. Before it was the album hadn't even been started yet. They were in the process of getting everything together. And one of the things they were doing was figuring out the artwork and whatnot for the cover. And DJ Cuball, I knew him through another friend of mine, and he saw my work and he was like, wow, man, I like your photography. Maybe we can I can have you shoot our cover. And I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I'll absolutely film like shoot your cover for your new album. Heck, that'd be so awesome. How cool that would be to be the photographer for a Bloodhound Gang album. That'd be so cool. But then I think the album got pushed back or something like that, or something that happened, and then it just sort of fell through. So yeah, unfortunately it just didn't happen, sadly. But that would have been so cool to have actually shot it. Manga is pronounced manga. I mean, that's great. It's manga. The A makes the other A long. I don't care. Do I remember the Pirates of Dark Water? That sounds familiar. What is that? Where are we at? Books A Million has full rows of manga and one small shelf of Marvel and DC trades. So yeah, so wow. I guess it's selling then. Cool. Good for manga, not manga. You should check out the show Barry. What's Barry? I have no idea what that show is. Right now I'm just working on getting through The Office. That's my thing right now. I've already seen every episode of The Office, but I wanted to watch it again. So I've been rewatching it. Where is everybody this Friday? So like 84 people here. It's a slow Monday. Then again, I never announced that I was doing this video. My bad. Probably should have made an announcement. Oh well. It is what it is. All right, so what's everybody saying still? Lose what everybody's saying. Ever watch Codename Kids Next Door? Oh my gosh, yes. Codename Kids Next Door is a fantastic show. Film Addiction. Yeah, I used to watch it all the time on Cartoon Network, and I have both volumes 1 and volume 2 on DVD. Man, such a good show. I love the episode where I forget what it is, but they're talking about sprinkles, and the one kid keeps calling it Jimmy's, and the girl and the one chick's like, and they're called sprinkles. I'm like, yes, they are. Jimmy's. That's like a New Jersey thing. There's sprinkles. Jimmy's. Sprinkles. It's sprinkles. Codename Kids Next Door said they're sprinkles. They're sprinkles. Do I remember Peter Pan and the Neverland Pirates? Yeah, I got a bunch of that on DVD too. Great show. Really good show. Do you have any recorded VHS tapes off TV with commercials? No, not anymore. When I was a kid, I did. My mom used to tape all that stuff back in the day. I think thinking back to the one thing I can absolutely remember that I would really love to have a physical copy of, my old physical copy of still, is when my mom taped DuckTales, Treasure of the Lost Land. She taped it off of Disney Channel, because for those of you who may or may not remember, Disney Channel was not always just a channel that was on cable. Disney Channel was a special channel you had to pay special for. You had to pay to get that channel. It wasn't just available on cable. This is back in like the 80s and 90s and whatnot. But for like 2 or so weeks, or for a week or whatever it was, like every year, they would unblock the Disney Channel and you could just watch it. And it was awesome. As a kid who didn't have Disney Channel, whose parents didn't pay for the Disney Channel, it was the greatest thing ever. It was the one time I would actually turn the TV off of Nickelodeon and go and watch Disney instead, because I always used to watch nothing but Nickelodeon when I was a kid. I never turned the channel from Nickelodeon. But when Disney Channel would come on, all bets were off. I was watching Disney. So my mom taped DuckTales, Treasure of the Lost Lamp, the movie. But of course, it had commercials, and they took breaks. But what was awesome about it was that every time they would take a break, they would come back, and it was Michael Eisner being like, and we're back from commercial, and we're back to watching Disney, or you're watching a Disney Channel, and here's DuckTales and whatnot. But he'd be riding an attraction at and I don't remember if it was Disneyland or Disney World. I don't remember. Probably Disney World, maybe. I don't remember where he was. The one I can remember him on was Splash Mountain. I don't remember what other attractions he was riding, but I remember him, being like, we're back, we're back from commercial, and he was on Splash Mountain. And the more I'm thinking about it, he may have been on Splash Mountain the entire time. Maybe like every time they came back for commercial, he was on Splash Mountain, like a little further into the attraction. And then the last time they came back, or maybe after the movie was over, he went down the chute. I think that may have happened. That might have been what it was. He may have been riding Splash. Maybe he wasn't on other attractions. Maybe he was on Splash Mountain the entire time. I think that may have been what it was. Yeah, but I would love to have that physical copy of that tape still, just to watch that awesome, bits with Michael Eisner. Oh, it'd be so cool. I always say Michael Eisner was my Walt Disney. I know a lot of people didn't like him. I think he did a lot of really good stuff for the company. Actually, I think he gets a bad rap. I don't like the fact that he gets crapped on all the time. Bob Chapek deserves to get crapped on because he's doing bad stuff to the company. Michael Eisner did a lot of really good stuff to the company. I think he's great. I mean, sure, he doesn't have a perfect track record. He did he did good, he did bad, but he did a lot of good. I think he did a lot more good for the company than he did bad for the company. So to me, he was my Walt Disney because I grew up in the 80s and then the 90s. I didn't grow up with, the original Walt Disney. I didn't grow up with him. So, when my dad used to watch, Disney stuff back in the day, back in the day, he used to watch it with Walt Disney. Walt Disney was Walt Disney to him. The face of Disney to me was Michael Eisner when I was a kid. Like I grew up with being like, that's the guy who owns Disney. Because he used to put himself out there, which I think was awesome too. I always loved the fact that Michael Eisner treated himself like he was almost like Walt Disney. He put himself out there all the time. He was always like, "Hi guys, I'm here," which I thought was really cool. I mean, maybe some people would see that as a bad thing. I think it was pretty cool that he was very upfront and very in your face, in a good way, and very at the forefront of Disney. He was always, on commercials, and he was always talking about Disney and saying stuff. And he just always seemed to be around. I thought it was so cool. Very much like Walt Disney, would always be, introducing stuff and doing his own shows, and just, he was always, again, he was always the face, he was Disney. So he was of course the face of Disney. But then when Michael Eisner came along, he was the face of Disney, and he was always putting himself out there. I thought it was so cool. So to me, I grew up with him, and he is my Walt Disney. I would love to meet him someday and let him know that that to me he's a very special person, and that he is my Walt Disney. Yeah, man, I would love to have that VHS tape. So long story short, I want to have that VHS tape. Sorry. What are we talking about? Pup named Scooby-Doo? Yeah, great. I have that I have the whole series on DVD. Do I remember? Yeah, Pooh Corner, which was the puppets, and Dumbo Circus, also puppets. Yes, I have some Pooh Corner on VHS. I don't have any Dumbo Circus. Was Dumbo Circus ever released at VHS at all? I don't know. Dumbo Circus was a little more creepier than Pooh's Corner, though. Is everyone tired of getting hygiene commercials on YouTube for underwear and soap for your privates? Oh, is that a thing now? I don't know. He hosted Disney's Sunday movies also. Maybe that's what it was. He had Bride of Boogity taped. Had Bride of Boogity taped when I was younger from it. Yeah. Henry says Eisner was okay. I don't know. I like Eisner. Like I watched a YouTube documentary on him that somebody made. I can't remember who it was. There's somebody who makes. I feel bad. I should remember who it is. It's some guy who makes pretty good documentaries and whatnot. And one of the ones he did was about Michael Eisner. I don't think that guy's put out a video in a while, unfortunately. They did a lot of good like history of like some theme parks and stuff like that. He did one on Michael Eisner, and watching that documentary, you really did realize he did a lot of good stuff for the company. It wasn't towards the end. I can't remember who it was. His financial advisor. It was a team. It was Michael Eisner and his financial advisor. And I forget what his name is. I feel bad. Somebody leave a comment. They were kind of a team. Michael Eisner would be like, I want to do this, 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 and this. And then the financial advisor would be like, well, this is the budget, or you can do that, but you can't do this. They kind of worked together to figure stuff out. And it was a great team. And then the financial advisor died, unfortunately. And that's when Michael Eisner, things kind of started to go bad. He was, from what I heard, he was pretty depressed because he lost a really close friend. And he made some good and bad decisions in that time period. But leading up to that, most of his decisions were pretty spot on. He did a lot of really good for the company. He had a lot of ideas. It just, you need the checks and balances. Like that's what I want my job to be. I don't necessarily want to be in charge of Disney. I just want to be the guy who they go, is this a good idea? And I can go, God, no, or yes. Like that's what I want to be. Although I would have been wrong about the gondola system. I thought that seemed like a stupid idea. And now that it's built, I'm like, that works pretty well. I don't go on them. I'm terrified to go on the gondolas. I've been on the gondolas. I don't think I'll ever ride the gondola system again at Disney, though. I have anxiety, and getting on those, yeah, it doesn't always go so well with my anxiety. I get kind of freaked. I'm kind of getting it right now, just thinking about the gondola system. I always get scared I'm gonna get stuck on them. My mother-in-law and father-in-law got stuck on them for like a while, and I'm like, oh, that'd be terrifying. That'd freak me out so much. My anxiety would not handle that at all. But yeah, I would have said no to the gondola system. But it did well. It is good. I recommend it if you're okay with gondolas, take it. It works. It's a great means of transportation. So I guess I wouldn't always be correct, but there's a lot of stuff Disney does I think is stupid. And I think there's a lot of stuff they should do. So bounce the ideas off me. Where we at? I bet Buzz Lightyear or Sarkman will be put on DVD or Blu-ray because of the new movie. God, I hope so, Jake. That'd be amazing. It was okay. Film Addiction says it was Splash Mountain. Looked it up. Nice. So he was on, yeah. Because the more I started thinking about it, I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure every time they came back from commercial, he was a little further into Splash Mountain. Like it all came rushing back to me because I remember him being on that attraction, and I was like, why don't I remember him on any other attraction? It's because I was the only one he was on. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Punk Nerd found those video clips I was thinking of. Oh, people are finding them? Holy crap. I'll message it to you. Thank you, Punk Nerd. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Now I got to go back. Somebody uploaded those video clips. That's amazing. Oh, that is so cool. Well, I know what I'm watching after the video. in 10 minutes from now, I'm going to go to watch those Michael Eisner clips. Oh, that's so cool. The woman who voiced the teen girl Gummy Bear in Gummy Bears was the voice of Dumbo in Dumbo Circus. The only time Dumbo talked. Ernest on Splash Mountain. Remember that special? I do. Yeah, Saturday morning. Yep. Yeah. Man, I can't believe you guys found that Michael Eisner stuff. That's cool. Do I remember Tom and Jerry Kids and Flintstone Kids and Tiny Toon Adventures? All three of them. Yes, I have all them on DVD. Dumbo Circus is not on VHS, apparently. That stinks. That's a shame. What? Sorry, Dante, I know what you're talking about. Dave says, I had a great thrifting for Media Day, 2 Blu-rays, a few DVDs, and 3 TV on DVD release sets. Nice. Awesome. That's so cool. You gotta love a good thrifting day. Who's Katie Lee? Why are we talking about Katie Lee, Dante? Is that the person who voiced the Dumbo and the teen and Gummy Bears? I don't know what we're talking about. Guys, remember, I don't read every single thing that comes through because I can't. I miss the old Disney Channel where they showed all the classic shorts. Yeah, that was always good. SJ, I agree. I miss a lot of just the old. Oh, the woman who played Dumbo and okay, so Sunny Gummy. Okay, that's who it is. All right. I miss a lot of the old shows. I miss Adventures in Wonderland and stuff like that. Those were classics. I have them on VHS. Did you sell your pop collection? Yeah, I sold those a while ago. I still have some left, SJ, if you're interested in picking those up. I only have 1 bin of them left. I've sold probably 90% of my pop collection. I only have like 1 bin left of pops. That's it. Made a pretty penny off those too. People kept making fun of me, man. People kept saying like, oh man, you bought all those Funko Pops and now you're selling them all. That was such a waste of money. I made so much money off those because I was, I collected pops. Like I collect movies. I don't like spending a lot of money on movies. I could go out right now and spend, $50 on this movie and 20 on that movie and 30 on this movie. Sure. But I don't do that. I wait till I find stuff for a good price. There's a lot of movies I don't have in my collection because I'm waiting till I find them for a good price. And I was the same way with pops. I wasn't going to go out and spend, $50 on some vaulted pop. I was going to wait until I find it for, $10 somewhere. And that's what I would do. So I had a lot of pops that were worth money or that in the time period when I was collecting went out of print and became worth money. So, by the time I sold them off, I made like a few $100s off of my pops. So say what you will. The pops were a good investment. I wonder about pops nowadays though, because I've been seeing a lot less Funko Pops. Not at conventions, guys. I still see a lot of pops at conventions, but Targets. I've been to a bunch of Targets recently. They don't have many pops. I was in a couple Hot Topics recently that have just a couple of Funko Pops. So I've been noticing all these stores that used to have just huge Funko Pop sections now have dwindled it down to like a small section of Funko Pops. Are they dying? Are people starting to like not be as into Funko Pops? Anybody know? Anybody have any insight on that? Good Burger's getting a Steelbook in July. Nice. That's cool. Katie also played Baby Rolf from Muppet Babies. Cool. So there you go. Throwback to Chris. Nice. She was also the nerd kid in Darkwing Duck. Wow, she did a lot of stuff. Cool. I got Pinocchio from Disney Movie Insider on Blu-ray. Been looking for it. Nice, Jake. Great movie. My killer podcast is What's Up, everybody? Hello. Disney Plus has a lot of old Disney cartoons. Yes, it does. A lot of stuff they're missing on that, though, unfortunately. Lego is having Muppet minifigures. Does Chris know about this? I think, yeah, I think he knows about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. I want to get the Laura Dern, Ellie minifigure from the new Jurassic Park sets. I joked with my wife the other day. I'm like, Target takes back like open stuff as long as it doesn't look like it's been used, right? It's like, I just want to buy the Lego set, take the Ellie minifigure out, and like package it back up and return it to Target. I don't want the set. I want the minifigure. If anybody has an extra Ellie minifigure, let me know. Oh, Basketball is getting a Blu-ray in July. Nice. I might have to pick that up. Basketball is so good. I love that movie. Yeah, it's not a Trey Parker Matt Stone movie. They didn't write it, but they're great in it. It's a really good movie. I wish Basketball would have became a thing. Like, maybe not to the insane. Like, there's a lot of stuff in that movie, in that sport, that may have been a bit much, but that could have been a sport. I would watch Basketball. Like when Dodgeball came out, the movie Dodgeball, Dodgeball kind of became a thing for like a little bit there, for like a year. I remember there were like all these dodgeball groups like popped up around like towns in the area. There were all these dodgeball things that popped up, and I remember like dodgeball was on TV, and there were like dodgeball champions. Like dodgeball became a thing there for like a year or so because of that movie. I wish basketball. I mean, I know dodgeball was already a sport. You know, it wasn't like a made up thing. It was already a sport that was established. But man, basketball would have been so cool how they turned that into a real sport with like the psych outs and everything. I mean, yeah, again, you probably have to tone it down. You couldn't go too crazy, but man, you know, and wasn't there like a lot of drinking involved in basketball? Maybe they had to tone that down. There's things that had to tone down, but basketball could have been such a cool sport. I would watch it. I would absolutely watch basketball if that was a real sport. Why isn't that a real sport? Man, why isn't that a real sport? Would have been so cool. If you're watching Paramount, who put that out? Universal? I don't know. Make it a sport. Come on. Yeah, Dante says Dollar Tree has new DVDs and Blu-rays. I don't know. I've heard people say like they found Criterion's there. I don't know. I don't get into Dollar Tree stuff anymore so much. Dollar Tree for me is like if I happen to be by one, or I'm in a shopping center at another store, and there's a Dollar Tree over there, I'll go into it. But I don't know. I don't really do Dollar Tree thrifting anymore. I don't know. I kind of gave up on it. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. This is Jake. Oh man, it's a good movie. I need to watch it again. It's been a while since I've watched Dodgeball. It's a great film. What do you think about the new Spider-Man 3 movie? I've talked about it twice already. Sorry, Cody. I've talked about it again, but I already talked about it twice. I'll just again reiterate and say it's my least favorite of the 3 movies, but I still liked it. Warner Archives released A Wonderful World of Brother Grimm on Blu-ray. Are you getting it? Maybe. I don't have any plans to, but maybe. No. Do you remember the Growing Pains spinoff, Just the 10 of Us, as Dante? No, I don't remember that. Not familiar with that one. Unfortunately. Where are we at? Sorry. Found G Kids animated Blu-ray at Dollar Tree. What's G Kids? I'm not familiar with G Kids. Old Jurassic Park or new Jurassic Park? Old, definitely. I mean, the Jurassic Park, the movie, is just phenomenal. It's so good. It's perfect. And then I'm actually a big fan of Jurassic Park 2. I like the movie. I think it's pretty good. I know a lot of people don't like it. I actually like Lost World, Jurassic Park 2. I enjoy that film. I think it's pretty good. Jurassic Park 3, yeah, not so much. I'm not a big fan. And then Jurassic World, I thought, it was entertaining. It's probably my 3rd favorite. And then Fallen Kingdom, I thought was just all right as well. It wasn't all that great. My problem with, I'm curious to see what the 3rd movie's like in Jurassic Park, because my problem with, Jurassic World, because my problem with Jurassic World and Jurassic World, it's Fallen Kingdom, right? My problem with those 2 movies are they really do feel a lot like Jurassic Park and Lost World. Like, I'm not talking like exactly. I'm not saying they're like, oh, they're the same movie, but I kind of feel like the plots are somewhat similar to the point where I'm like, didn't I already watch these movies? Didn't I already see part 1 and part 2 of these movies before? I just feel, I don't know. I feel they're a little too similar, which makes me wonder, is the third movie, the new movie coming out with Laura Dern again, is it going to be, is it going to feel like Jurassic Park 3? God, I hope not, because that's not a good movie. Where we at? G Kids are now, are the new distributors of Studio Ghibli. Oh, okay, cool. What were we talking about? I forget now. Something's under, shoot. What's under Universal? I forget now. I'm sorry. Oh, it was basketball. That's right. Basketball's under Universal. Okay. Yeah. Universal. Make it happen. Make basketball a sport. Do you like Tracy Gold and Candace Cameron Burr? Yeah, sure. Chili again says, hit those like buttons. I agree. I'm actually gonna, it's 10 o'clock. I should probably wrap this up. I know Jurassic Park 3 has Laura Dern. I know, but it's not a good movie. It's not. I'm sorry. I know it has its fans. I just don't think it's a very good movie. I'm not a fan of Jurassic Park 3. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm not trying to say Jurassic Park 3 is like the worst movie ever. I'll watch it. It keeps me entertained. It's entertaining, sure, but it's one of my it's probably my least favorite out of all the Jurassic Park movies. Wow. Pugner thought Jurassic Park 3 was the most entertaining. I would say that goes to part 1, my opinion. The most entertaining of the 3 originals. I mean, teach their own. But all right, guys, it is 4 o'clock. Or sorry, 4 o'clock. Sorry, I read Jurassic Park 4 from Dante, and now I'm saying 4 o'clock. It is 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna head out. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this live stream this Monday. Again, I'm still doing live streams every Monday. That is the plan, not stopping doing them. It's just, if I'm on vacation or something comes up, it's not going to be guaranteed. I'm not going to force myself to, be sitting here every Monday if I can't for some reason, but 9 times out of 10, I'm home on a Monday night. So I'll be shooting a live stream. So yeah, again, next Monday, I plan on being here. But again, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Have a good night and say hi to Crazy Joe. I'll do that, Dante. I will say hello to him. But yeah, again, thanks. But Jurassic Park 3 the talking dino. Alan. Wow, now you got me thinking about that. So bad. Anyway, guys, that's it. So thank you guys again for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon. Again, it's $1 a month to be a patron. That's $12 a year. That's it. It's all it costs you. And you get early access to my videos. You get your name in the credit of all my videos. You can give yourself an IMDb credit. You want to be on IMDb? You just got to be a patron, and you're part of my videos, and you're in the credits, and you can. And Cinema Sickness is on IMDb, so you can give yourself an IMDb credit if you want to do that. You could be famous. So anyway, guys, Patreon, check out Spreadshirt. We get yourself Cinema Sickness t-shirts. There's 4 different designs of Cinema Sickness t-shirts over there. You can get yourself, and also check down below for a link to the Cinema Sickness store, which is now on eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and Instagram. Instagram. So you got 4 different ways to buy stuff from the store, your choice. So that's cool. That's cool stuff there. But anyway, guys, that's it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video. I'll see you guys next Monday. Have a good one, guys. Bye.